our next Fists of Fury game that we're going to take a look at is a Ricochet re-release of a Melbourne House game called Knuckle Busters. And Melbourne House, if you didn't know, were taken over by Mastertronic in the mid-80s, or probably late 80s actually. And they re-released a lot of the Melbourne House games, and this won't be the last of the Melbourne House games you see in this little series. So the game's loading, we'll check the packaging out and then take a look at the game. Well, I usually take price stickers and various stickers off the front of the packets, but I thought I'd leave this one on because it's kind of cool with John Menzies $1.99 sticker there, and logos kind of, it's a bit strange actually, the front cover of this game. It sort of resembles, it's like it's going to be more like an American football game than anything else, with the American football player and the sort of logo that's kind of American college or high school type logo. There you go, there's also some kind of thing getting smashed in the corner there, so I guess that's more fighting game like. This is a Ricochet release, so it's got the original sort of front cover art from the original Melbourne House release, and then the Ricochet and Mastertronic logos at the bottom. And on the spine we've got that Knuckle Busters logo again. And on the back we've got 3 screenshots, and mentioned there that it was originally published by Melbourne House. And then a little intro about the game. You're a wanted man. You have busted out of the lobotomy labs, screwed up by the central computer. And then it's got some comments from the press, which is not something you see on the back of many Mastertronic games, even the re-releases. So all action, great graphics, excellent sound, game of swift, slick street fighting action, and arcade kick punch extravaganza. Need we say more? And there's the Ricochet gun on the back as well. And taking a look inside, this is going to be pretty short and sweet. We've got a bit more info about the game. Usual sort of stuff. Basically a scrolling beat 'em up, I think it's fair to say. And we've got controls. Pretty straightforward stuff again. And loading instructions. And that is absolutely it, because the whole of the inside is just blank. Okay then, so here's the title screen of Knuckle Busters, which is quite an assault on the senses, I'm sure you'll agree. So you've got this scrolling message across the top, which also goes backwards across the bottom. And in the middle you've got another set of scrolling message which tells you how to play the game, the controls at least. As it says there, the music's by Rob Hubbard, which is a really cool tune, and there's lots of cool tunes in the game. Not much more to say about the title screen. When you press fire to start the game, you get this sort of introduction screen, which is basically telling you that your character's just escaped and he's highly dangerous and he's convicted of treason and blah 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 blah. Just sort of setting the scene with another cool Rob Hubbard tune. And then you press fire to actually start the game. And my man is the blue guy. Oh, handily, that guy's not running at me, that red guy, so I can quickly show you what's going on the screen. So basically it's a platform sort of scrolling beat 'em up. The idea is you've got to escape from the prison. You've got a score, you've got a number of lives, you've got a time limit, and also an energy bar, which is your energy. And to fight, you can either hold the fire button down, which makes him punch like you can see there, or if you hold the fire button down and push in a direction, it'll also kick in the direction that you choose. And you can also push up and down to move up and down the different levels. So the idea is just roam around the levels, find your items. You need to find things like keys and keeping yourself powered up, because as you'll see in a second, the onslaught of enemies is relentless. So let's get stuck in. This guy's proving to be quite tricky actually, he's just draining my energy, so I'll ignore him. As you can see, they just chase you all over the place, and sometimes it really is better to just run rather than fight them, because fighting, there's no way to block. Just demonstrate that, and you're getting hit. You can see you're hitting them, it says hit there in the corner, but they just keep coming on and on and on and on. So the most advisable thing to do is, as you can see, I've just lost a life there. So the most advisable thing to do is actually avoid them as much as you can. So I've just broken a barrel there, and that's given me a key, which you can see just appeared in the bottom left, and yet another enemy appears. So that means I can make my way a bit further through the prison. To go through doors you press space, as I've just done. So my tactic's been to just run along the levels and see where the doors are, what might be useful for me to get out into the next stage. So I'm going to go through there. That's put me in a blue level. You see the graphics for the backgrounds aren't too spectacular at this point. It's just a load of cells and sort of steel doors. I think that's where I came in actually. Yeah, it was. So I want to get to this door over to the right. So getting a respite again there. As you can hear, there's another cool tune going on in the background. There's no sound effects. Quick note about the graphics of the player and the enemies. They're quite nicely animated, a bit chunky, but quite nicely animated. So I'm on another blue screen now. Blue screen of death almost. And a brown one. So it's, I think I might be going around in circles a little bit here as well. Let's see if I can find anywhere that requires a key to get through. There's a lot of sort of running and jumping and trying to avoid things. Okay, grey screen. Have a bit of a run, see what there is. Ah, now there's a door that needs to be unlocked. So let's just go and try and get through that on my second time around. Okay, and now I'm into a slightly different area. As you can see, we've now got green walls and different types of enemies as well, yellow enemies, which are no easier to fight. Okay, I've just got a power up there out of that crate, which has restored some of my energy, which was much needed. You can see the lives are going like crazy now, and that's just given me 100 bonus points, which was totally not what I needed. You can see a sign there pointing to the exit, which I assume is the exit from the prison, but what I need is another key to get through that door at the top there, so I'm going to have to carry on exploring a little bit here. Right, so I've just got a key now, so I'm hoping that this, I've got one life left, so I'm right down to the bare bones, but I'm hoping that's going to get me out. Okay, so I've got to another part of the prison now by the looks of it, and slightly different scenery again. And I guess you just keep going. This is the furthest I've got in the game so far actually. Could really do with some more energy now. I'm hoping that'll be in this box if I can get to it, past this yellow chap. No, another key, which is not really what I was after, but I'll use it. I can't get through there now. And I'm nearly dead. And I'm dead. So it's quite hectic stuff. When you get killed, you get more scrolling messages, a nice high score table, and the ability to put your name in the high score table. Which is really annoying because there's no end option, so you just have to keep putting letters or characters in. As you can see, there's no way you can delete, but you can't end. It's a bit of a flaw in the high score table, but you get the idea, so I'll just put some A's in there. You can see your scores scrolling across the bottom, you've got the little guys going across the middle, which is nicely done again, and that's pretty much it. The main criticism of the game is that it's just, you've just got to keep moving all the time because it's really hard work fighting the guys. You've only got 2 moves and no way of blocking, so you just lose energy like nobody's business. It's not a bad game. I imagine it would have been more fun when I was a kid and I loved sort of scrolling beat 'em ups. I'm just going to say it's just about worth that $1.99 from John Menzies because it's got nice graphics and sound, gameplay's a bit lacking. They kind of spent all the time and effort on presentation and forgot to put a game in there almost. But it is fun for short amounts of time. Once you get used to the fact that you're better off running than actually fighting to make progress through the game, it's not too bad really. So not a bad one, and we'll move on to our next Fists of Fury game, which is going to be another game that was originally released by Melbourne House.